like this, and the colleagues are also there. So, which is the one song which comes to your mind when you hear of Sanjay Dutt too? That also I would like to hear.
One song?
One song first comes to your mind, whichever it's like.
I think Khalayak was definitely a cult film, but I would change the words and say Khalayak nahi Nayak hai.
Yeah, he is Nayak, Nayak, like.
No, I just think that he's one of the. I'm not just saying it because I'm in front of the press. I genuinely mean it. I think in my career span of 31 years, I have met and worked with many actors, but no one is as true, honest, disciplined, and it's very difficult for an actor at this stage, after working for so many years, to still be like a newcomer on the sets. So I remember we were shooting an action sequence and he was unwell. I think he must have had like 101, 102 temperature. It was raining. I mean, the shot was, there was rain. And Prem sir will never compromise. And Sanju would not want him to compromise. I remember he shot in the rain for nearly 5-7 days. We shot in the rain with that temperature. He was so unwell, but not a single shot was compromised. So that is Sanju the actor, and that is Sanju the human being. So I don't think Sanju would ever want anyone to go through any loss. So whatever he's been through in his personal trials in his life, even in that, he will always put his best foot forward for his producers. And that is the side I know of Sanju. So I respect that more than the great actor, legendary actor that he is. So I learned from that. What was your next question?
Again, working with this particular team.
Oh my God. So, it's amazing. We've been touring with the team, and we've become closer in these last 3 days because you get to know so much more. So I worked with Dhruva in the movie. We had a couple of scenes, long sequences. I think the beauty about Dhruva is, despite belonging to this new age of actors, he's still very, very simple and very underrated. Huh? So I think what Prem sir has done with him in this movie, people will really see his true talent, because it's very hard to do what he has done in the movie. To pick somebody up on your, do action sequence and still be convincing and dance with the person on your shoulder is not easy to pull off. So he's a brilliant, brilliant actor. It's a very difficult role to portray, but he has portrayed it with so much honesty, which is truly the character that Kalidasa is. And I think he's done a splendid job. Rishma, again, beautiful, but again, extremely talented. And I just have to give due credit to the biggest star of this cinematic opus, our director. He may say that he doesn't speak the language properly, but what he wants to convey, he has done it with his cinema language. The language of cinema he speaks very well. And that is the language that we all understood.
Absolutely.
And to have the conviction as a producer, Supreet, Venki sir, it's very easy to say, make this big film, and we love it, we love the script, but to put money when, where it's required, and to the extent where I don't think the director has ever felt that they have, some producers say, let's save money here, you don't need to shoot with so many people. Never once. The way the director had visualized the script, when I heard it, I was like, yeah, they're saying, this is going to be shot like this and this is going to happen. Maybe, I always take scripts with a bag of salt, but when I saw it on celluloid, I was like, oh my God, this is more than what I had imagined. And that credit has to go to the producers. So I don't think in my years, Sanju, do you remember when you last did a tour with artists for a teaser launch. I think this is the first time in the history of cinema that something like
True
this
that.
has happened. So you can imagine the passion with which all of us are doing this and the producer. So it's a great team. I'm so fortunate that I'm playing the role of Satyavati.
You would like to add a bit and then you move.
I've always loved Malayalam cinema. In fact, apart from Hindi films, I've worked in Tamil, in Telugu, in Kannada films. Only Malayalam I haven't done yet. Saying that, one of my most favorite films is Fazil Sir's Nokatha Durata Kannam Nattu.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's always been my all-time favorite. Just the way Malayalam cinema handles emotions is just so beautiful. With the simplicity with which they handle emotions, say dialogue, it's so like casually done, you know. I've been offered a couple of Malayalam films, but I feel very scared. Like I feel like, am I going to be able to justify it? It worries me, you know. But the day I do, or do something in Malayalam, I'd love to.
So we want to work with, like in Malayalam, just if I'm asking you, like you would love to work with.
Mohanlal, sir.
Ah.
Yeah, I've always been a huge fan of his, and he's amazing. You know, he looks the same, and I think he's one of the most amazing actors we have in cinema,
True.
in Indian cinema.
And even adding to that, Nokatha Durata Kannam Nattu is being directed by Fasil's dad.
Yeah.
Fasil's dad has directed Fasil sir.
Oh, I didn't know that they were related, but wow.
And he is the one who launched Mohanlal.
Oh,
So that is our connection.
wow.
Thank you, Shilpa ji. And see, I can see from here. See,